Hi. Today's video will be all about, my updates after my injuries and to, just summarize the whole thing. Basically, I dislocated my right shoulders here. Might be left if you rewatch this video, but I dislocated a bit, so it's like just the bone was 1 inch out of the socket of your shoulder because your shoulders basically have a ball and socket joints like this. And so my bone, which is like not in here anymore, but it's like out a bit, so they put it back in. And it wasn't too bad, to be honest. It's my second time, and I'm sort of like knew what was happening. So I'm sort of like stopped like right then. So it wasn't as bad as the previous one where like it was completely out. It was like this huge thing that was out. So yeah, that's something that I am glad about. So pretty much it. So for me now, probably I'm just gonna go see a physical therapist to, get better because the doctor checkup that the ER doctor prescribed to me, they don't accept my insurance, which is a thing in the US. So I'm not gonna go there, and I feel like, well, because I've been having this for a couple of times already, it's sort of not worth it to sort of try it out and make my life a little harder. So one of my things on the to-do list tomorrow actually is just call the physical therapist to see like if they really need me to go there or just skip that altogether and just go to him because I have the x-rays from my injuries, and then he can just go and do it. And it's not new, I've been there before obviously, because it's not my first time injuring. So yeah, so that's pretty much my plan going forward with this, which sucks because I can't really do any sports or much of my normal things. Like today, I'm supposed to go to judo again, but I can't. So we'll see how I do. Little cardio. I've been doing some shoulder blade squeezes just so that my rotator cuffs doesn't get tired and hurt over there. But and I'm wearing a sling, as you can see. So this sling is just for me to like rest my arms because this like the position is the best to like hold everything together and not like lose it or anything. And yeah, so that's my injury. So that's some of the things that's happening is just wearing a sling probably for another week, and then we'll see how it goes with the physical therapist if I like just schedule because I've been with him before. So probably things gonna go pretty quickly. And what I've noticed from physical therapy is like the pain goes away pretty fast. So that's something that I want to do as soon as possible, is just going to see that therapist and then do some workout with my joints that he supervised, so that the pain will just go away literally, because it is now everything is back together. It's just like the residual pain from the injury that's hurting, which I can just take some ibuprofen, some painkillers to get rid of that. So it's not a big deal. But when it comes to my exercise routine, the biggest reason for me to have this happen was because I was overusing my shoulder. So if you follow me on my stories, you can see that I do have shoulder laxity and instability. Basically, laxity means that my joints can like move a little bit more than usual, and then instability is not stable enough. Like it doesn't want to stay in that one position that it's supposed to, but it likes to move around, and that's not good. Especially that I had this injury before, and the reason why I got this is actually because I was doing both sports that involve throwing plus swimming. So yeah, so I've been doing judo probably for 3 months now. So it's not a new thing. I've been doing it, my routine workout pretty well. I've been, training my shoulders since that last incident. It's been 2 years. So I've been training that, doing a lot of lat pull down, pull ups, all of that stuff just to like train my shoulders and do like a lot of rotator cuffs exercises. But I think what pushed it, toward this is because I started swimming. So if you seen my post, Carousel's post from 2 weeks ago, I talked about how I added swimming as part of my cardio every day, and it's because I went to my family doctor and then I complained about cardio and then had bunion foot. So they was like, well, maybe not doing that, but try swimming just so that it's better for your joints. Well, it's supposed to be better for your joints, but not for me. That's the thing with when it comes to exercise prescription. So we have a lot of people who's like, yeah, generally it's gonna work for a lot of people, but when it comes to like person specific problem, it might not. So in my case is swimming. So swimming is actually a very bad activity for me to do because it's overusing my shoulders joint, which is already like messed up. And I've been training it, but apparently my strength workout is not enough to support basically 3 times of just doing shoulders workout, throwing and swimming, and that's what pushes forward. Like, and I'm a little bit mad, but the thing, funny thing in the ER is that they dose me up with painkillers, right, and then they put it back. I just slowly brace my arms up and just like, ugh, and you hear that pop, and then it's going back, and then the doctors just look at me and be like, "Well, did you not feel anything? Like, you sure you don't feel anything?" And I'm like, "No, I think I'm good. Everything's great now. The pain is gone." And one of the reason why I can do that is actually, the result of my workout the past 2 years, like doing my shoulders workout and back workout. So what it means to me is probably I'll have to need either, not do swimming anymore or do a little bit more for the pull days, I would say, not the push day, pull day. So that because push is like throwing swimming, so that's what I've been doing for cardio, so I don't need as much push as I would with the pull day when I work on my triceps and all the back muscles. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll go to physical therapy probably for 2 or 3 months. I would say to be cleared for sports again. Like for me the pain, I feel like it's gonna go by like half a month. Like in another 2 weeks with physical therapy, it's gonna be gone pretty fast, and I'll return to normal activities, but might not be like lifting things and stuff, like that's gotta be working, so I need to work on that. But just smaller things like just driving a car, or picking up a bag or something like that. So I'll be able to use this shoulder again probably pretty soon. That's my hope. That's the fingers crossed there. But so yeah, so my recovery, I think, say is gonna be pretty speedy. It's a very minor thing, and I think my whole time I spent in the hospital like 90 minutes, which was insane. Okay, so usually you go to the ER, especially now. You heard everybody's overload, right? I came in, there's like, oh, this case is gonna be easy, so we just gonna push her forward and get it done. And what ended up happening was I got a room immediately. Like I went into the ER, I signed up, checked in, and then when I was doing the triage, like to assess what's happened, they were like, well, that's quick. So as I was done with that triage position, like process, I got a room. I just went in and be like, okay. And then they give me some medicine, painkillers, and then just put it back together. Took some x-rays. So that's something I really want to see soon. Probably I'll check that out and see. But yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good. So that's don't be afraid of working out. It's not bad. It's just you just have to adapt it to your own thing. So one of the thing with, because I'm doing it by myself, so there are blind spots that I didn't get when I was doing it. But when you do it for when you have a trainer, some like third party person that's not really having anything, and they'll be more able to like be honest with you about your process, is gonna be much safer, like I would say, because yeah, that's something that I've learned in this, is that your your exercise has to be very specific. It's not, and you need to do a little bit more research, but don't, because like, not just because of this, that I'm not gonna stop working out. I will. That's why I go to physical therapy, is basically safe workout conditions with a supervisor that's learn, and then we'll do a bit of stuff here and there, but usually I think I'll be great. But yeah, so don't be afraid to start working out, guys. It's really fun. It's very beneficial. Like my reason for gonna have a good recovery is simply because I work out and my muscles are strong enough to like not have too much of a stress. So the reason is I overuse it. So now I know how to not overuse it and move forward from there. Probably I'll change my judo schedule as well. But that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you enjoy the little updates here, and I will see you soon.